Hello friends, this is your weekly instructional lesson for checkpoint 3, the otter pop hot dog experiment. So this is integrated science 6, project 6, checkpoint 3. You have 2 learning targets. The first is I can use precise academic terms to explain how insulators affect heat transfer. The second is I can design and use a procedure to test a prototype. So the engage. During this checkpoint, you will design and conduct an initial experiment for keeping something warm, a hot dog, or something cool, a frozen treat. You will use the skills and ideas you develop through the task to develop and test a prototype in the coming checkpoints. As you complete this checkpoint, you may move forward to begin describing your prototype solution to a client. So for the Explorer, you're going to read an article on how insulators work. It is titled Insulators and Conductors Readings. So you'll read through this, and at the bottom there is a YouTube video, which I also have linked here. It is a video on the conduction of heat, so you can learn about that. And there, I'd like you to also review the slides to prepare for this experiment. So this is keep your cool or stay warm. Today's goal is to run an experiment to figure out how well different materials keep things hot or cold. Your challenge is to keep an otter pop cold, which is like a popsicle, or keep a hot dog hot using the materials you brought to test. The materials are going to be either or a frozen otter pop or a hot dog. You don't have to do both, and the hot dog has to be hot and the popsicle has to be frozen. So pick one and pick the one that is similar to your client. So if your client wants to keep things cool, pick the otter pop. If your client wants to keep things hot, click the hot dog. You need a thermometer, a heat lamp, or a heat source, and a tray of ice. Design your procedure, run your experiment, follow your plan, share your data. There's discussion questions, what's going on here, and there's some photos and talks about insulators and everything. So keep an eye on that, check that through. When you're all done with Explore, I have 3 questions, one for each resource. So after you read the article, you'll answer the question, what is an insulator and how does it work? After you watch the video, you will answer the question, what is heat conduction and how does it work? After you review the slides, you will answer the question, will you conduct the otter pop or hot dog experiment? Why did you choose this experiment over the other? There's evaluate. You're going to make, test, and report your hypotheses using hypothesis, because there's only one, using this handout. This will walk you through the experiment that you, either one that you choose, and you can document your data. And for the elaborate, you will submit the checkpoint 3, which this, your handout, the information from there will transfer to here, just like the key points. And then self-assessment on designing and using a procedure to test a prototype, and a reflection on using precise academic terms to explain how insulators affect heat transfer. So this lesson will help you complete the checkpoint 3 assignment. I would recommend doing Engage, Explore, Explain for the first week that this assignment is up, and then Evaluate, Elaborate, and Express the second week the assignment is up. You do not have to use this lesson plan. It is your choice, but it is going to be super helpful in guiding you to get your checkpoint done. And if you complete the Explain, Elaborate, and Express pieces and send them to me in an email, you will get credit for a will and get your name on a frog for the contest. So keep that in mind. All right, if you have any questions, just let me know.